it's Caitlin. Today we are making roasted rosemary garlic potatoes. They're so easy to make and they go great with anything. So let's get cooking. All right, so we're gonna jump right in. First thing we're gonna do is preheat our oven to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. As far as potatoes go, I love using these fingerling potatoes. You can use whatever kind of small potato you like, but I love cutting these in half to increase the surface area, which is gonna make them extra crispy in the oven. I'm using 3 bags total. The bag I get looks like this. It's 24 ounces per bag. So if you're using a regular size sheet pan, I would say use 1 to 2 bags. I'm using a really big sheet pan, you'll see, so I have 3 bags total. And we're just gonna start by slicing these in half and then placing them in a large bowl. Let's go. I like to say these little fingerling potatoes are like the fancy cousin to a French fry. You get all the same taste, but they're just on the fancy side. These are definitely a staple in my house. My husband loves these. He calls them taties. And he's always asking for them. All right, now that these are all cut up, we're gonna set them to the side. And now we're gonna grab some fresh rosemary. I've got about a handful of fresh rosemary here. I already took it off the stems and it smells so good. It smells to me like Christmas trees or the outdoors. It smells so good. And what we're gonna do is we're going to chop it up. So now we've got our fresh chopped rosemary and we're going to put it back in the same bowl and set it aside. Now the next thing we're gonna add are some garlic cloves. I have a whole bowl here. We love roasted garlic in this house and it goes so well with these crispy, salty potatoes. It becomes really sweet when you roast it in the oven. So we're using a lot over here. I'd say I have about 3 handfuls. You can use however many you like. Now we're gonna bring in our high heat cooking oil. I love using avocado oil. You guys can use whatever kind you like, but definitely use a high heat cooking oil. You don't want to use olive oil or anything like that because we are baking these at 400 degrees. You need to have an oil like this that has a high smoke point. Otherwise, if you use olive oil, it has a smoke point of around 325 to 350, and that means it's gonna lose its nutrients and start to smoke a lot in your oven when it gets past that temperature. So use something like avocado oil, which has a smoke point of 520 degrees. And we're gonna add this to our bowl. Now we're gonna add in our fresh chopped rosemary. Looks so good. Now we're almost done. We're just gonna add some salt to taste. I love to use kosher salt. Whenever I cook, I use kosher salt. And we're just gonna do this by eye. There's no real measurement. And then we're gonna give this a stir, get everything mixed together, and then throw it on our baking sheet. Now we're gonna spread our potatoes out onto our baking sheet and then we're gonna bake at 400 degrees for 40 minutes. I love these rich colors. You have that deep purple and those greens and the yellow from the garlic and the yellow potatoes. There you go. That's how you make my easy roasted rosemary garlic potatoes. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Don't forget to leave a like and leave me a comment down below. Also, check out more videos here and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I love you guys so much and I can't wait to see you next time.